everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at Wednesday's races. Had a nice day today, and best of all, the turf course dried up, and we were on the turf. And we had a fast main track and a firm turf for the two turf races today. So 9 races on tap today, and I think without any further fooling around. Oh, wait a minute, we got Bungie. Bungie, there he is. Hello, Bungie. Bungie comes down and gives me the name of a horse he likes running on the turf and the next day's races, which in this case is tomorrow. He gave us one a couple days ago, and then he's been idle. He said he just didn't like anything. All right. He wants to take a shot tomorrow. And here's the name of his horse. King's Pawn. King's Pawn, running tomorrow on the grass here at Delaware Park. That's Bungie's pick, right? All right, well, let's hope you get your first win of the meet on your second pick. He ended up $126 ahead last year based on a $2 wager, so that's not bad. All right, so hopefully he can repeat that effort. Now we're ready to get to the first race, so let's take a look at the field. And there they are. So no scratches in here. And John Kern is the track announcer. Take it away.
And they're off. Bring Home the Crown breaks well, but not being really hustled for that lead, as is Chapel Gap toward the outside. Far outside, Blind Devotion looking for a spot. Chapel Gap leads it by a half as they race into that first turn. Blind Devotion up on the outside, and Bring Home the Crown settles with the rail, racing third. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Bear Moon. Next in line, that's E. Lizzie toward the outside. Sterling's Dolly on the inside. They make their way around that first turn, and it is still Chapel Gap showing the way after a quarter in a comfortable 24-3. Leads it by a length. Blind Devotion up on the outside second. Bring Home the Crown is right there tucked in nicely with the rail in third. Then a length further back to Bear Moon in fourth. About 3 more lengths to E. Lizzie. And the trailer Sterling's Dolly about 6 lengths off the lead as they approach the half-mile marker. On the front end now, here comes Chapel Gap to take on Bring Home the Crown. They're running stride for stride after a half in 48-4. They race into the turn with Blind Devotion still a close-up third. 2 lengths to Bear Moon, followed by E. Lizzie and Sterling's Dolly. 3/8 to go on the front end. It's a 3-prong affair right now as Blind Devotion moves up on the outside. Chapel Gap and Bring Home the Crown. Bear Moon is a close-up fourth. Then a gap about 4 lengths further back to E. Lizzie and Sterling's Dolly. Quarter to go. Chapel Gap and Blind Devotion square off as Bring Home the Crown is dropped back. On the outside, Bear Moon is trying to kick it in with a 3/16 to go, and it is Blind Devotion and Vince Halliday taking over. The 6 in 13-4. Blind Devotion to the front by almost 2 lengths. Chapel Gap, a late run. E. Lizzie's charging on the outside and putting in a strong run. It's Blind Devotion. Here comes E. Lizzie flying on the outside. Will she get up? Blind Devotion, E. Lizzie, E. Lizzie nails her in the final yards.
Man, coming from off the pace to get up in time, E. Lizzie does it for Red Hot Riding. Carol Cedeno for Scott Lake and the home team stables. $4.20, $3, $2.20 across the board. Blind Devotion, what a hunch, I should have bet that one, was second, $3.40, $2.60. And third, the 5, Chapel Gap, $2.80. The Exacta for $2, $19. The Try, $52.60. The Super with the 1, $186 even. All right. On we go to the second race. We did have a scratch in this one, the 6 horse. And here's John.
And they're off. Even start for them all. They're across the track, 5 of them heads apart. Toward the inside, Silly Factor, Dancing Debbie between horses, and Enchanted Facts up there 3 wide. Left and after Beautiful Maiden, and toward the inside is your race favorite, Socially Driven. Compact Group as they race down the backstretch. Dancing Debbie on the outside, Silly Factor on the inside, matching strides. A length and a quarter further back to Enchanted Facts, Socially Driven toward the inside. And the trailer is Beautiful Maiden as they make their way into the turn. Opening quarter went in 22-1. Good solid tempo being set by Silly Factor and Dancing Debbie. Up on the outside, Enchanted Facts with the rail. That's Socially Driven and Beautiful Maiden. Only about 2.5 lengths separates the bunched up field as they race into the turn. We're going to have about 4 across the track. On the inside, it's Silly Factor. Ranging up on the far outside, Beautiful Maiden's putting in a run 4 wide and getting out extremely wide as Beautiful Maiden losing a lot of ground. Silly Factor on the inside. Beautiful Maiden has some momentum. Between horses, Enchanted Facts furlong to go. It's Silly Factor in front by a length. Beautiful Maiden running on the outside, trying to make a race of it, followed by Enchanted Facts. Late run from Socially Driven. It's Silly Factor holding on. Beautiful Maiden surging. Here comes Beautiful Maiden on the outside, Socially Driven, and Silly Factor on the inside.
Wow, look at that one. 3 on the wire, and it was the 2 Silly Factor. For it's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron, Alex Cintron, for Gerald Bennett and Robeson Thoroughbreds. And Silly Factor paid $964.20, $280. Second was the 5 Beautiful Maiden, $340, $240. And third was the 1 Socially Driven, $210. The Exacta, $36. The Try, $69. The double, $26.20. There was no soup for you in that race. All right, we go to the third now. This looks like the 6 is a late scratch. This one is a sprint. Here they go.
He's acting up just a bit. They settle him down, and they're off. And it's a pretty good start for them all. French's Quest on the outside. Warrior Lake is right there. CK Dexter Haven also among that group, but Warrior Lake comes out on top, moving down the backstretch, opens up 2. CK Dexter Haven is chasing in second. Down to the inside, Brazen Dancers move closer. French's Quest has dropped back a bit, and Do With Pride is at the back. Half mile to go, and on the front end, it's Warrior Lake in front by a good 2 lengths. CK Dexter Haven in pursuit now in second, followed by Brazen Dancer, then French's Quest, and Do With Pride. Into the bend they go. The favorites are going at it. Warrior Lake on the inside, CK Dexter Haven on the outside are now head-to-head. They've opened up about 7 lengths on the rest of them. Brazen Dancer, French's Quest, and Do With Pride. It's a match race now on the front end. They've gone the half in, 45-1 after 21-4 opening quarter. And it's Warrior Lake on the inside, gamely battling with CK Dexter Haven on the outside. They're still on even terms. A furlong to go, nobody's given an inch. CK Dexter Haven now begins to edge away, and CK Dexter Haven in front by a length and a half. Coming to the line will win the war. CK Dexter Haven by a length and a quarter. Warrior Lake a game second, followed by Do With Pride up for third.
And it was the number 4, CK Dexter Haven, for Angel Suarez and David Jacobson. Boy, David is tough, sending them down here to Delaware. And getting to the winner's circle. All right. 380, 240, 210 as the big favorite. Second was Warrior Lake, $3, 220. 2 Do With Pride, $340. The Exacta, $10.40. The Try, $47.20. The Double, $22.60. Pick 3, $28.30. Super Refund.
Claimed!
Yeah, Warrior Lake was claimed by Scott Lake. All right, you're looking at the field for the 4th race. We're going to scratch number 2 in this one. Take a look at them, pick out one you like. And here's John Kern with the call.
Looks like we're about set. And they're off. Majestic Pick got away a step slowly, but Silent Prayer getting out there a bit after the break there. quickly spurts to the front. Banana Cova racing in second. 2 lengths further back to Nobody's Angel and Majestic Pick with the rail. Up on the outside, that's Trufflesburg, and Silent Presenter is up there 3 wide as they begin to bunch up down the backstretch. Silent Prayer showing the way. Under a nice hold, though, leads it by a half over Banana Cova. Nobody's Angel angles to the inside. Majestic Pick with that rail in tight quarters right there. Silent Prayer, as they make their way into the turn, has company from Banana Cova, and toward the inside, Nobody's Angel, 3-prong attack across the track. 2 lengths further back to Trufflesburg, begins to kick it in just a bit, followed by Presenter and Majestic Pick the trailer. Only about 4.5 lengths separates the field as they race around the bend. Banana Cova now to the front. Silent Prayer's trying to battle back. It's a length and a half further back to Trufflesburg, trying to rally on the outside. Presenter, they've turning for home. Banana Cova, here comes Trufflesburg on the outside with Dead Aim, and Trufflesburg engaging Banana Cova for that lead, and Trufflesburg begins to draw clear. Banana Cova hanging on to second, followed by Silent Prayer. Late rally from Majestic Pick, but it's going to be Trufflesburg in the upset by 2 1/4 lengths over Banana Cova, then Silent Prayer and Majestic Pick.
And it was Trufflesburg to take that one for Jorge Ruiz. Carlos Mencia for the Michael Sheffers. And Trufflesburg returned 1560, 785 even. 7 Banana Cova was second, 946.60. Third was the 3 Silent Prayer, 320. The Exacta, 138.20. The Try,
438.60.
438.60. The Double,
37.20.
37.20. The Pick 3, 86.20. The Pick 4, 259 even, and the Super with the 1, 822.10. Fifth race, is that time for the turf yet? Yay, finally, we had no turf on Monday, and we are back on the turf today, and this was a good one with some top turf stallions, some top jockeys, and some top trainers. Now, the big favorite in here was the 3 Style Icon going for Graham Motion, and the turf is firm. Here's the 5th, start of the late Pick 4.
And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. Not in Jeopardy breaks well, as does up on the outside Godello, far outside. Looking for a spot, Queen Nakia down toward the inside. Bella Rue, eager to go under a stout hold as Not in Jeopardy leads him. Right there, that's Godello, and up on the outside, Solar Vortex. Those 3 across the track, followed by Queen Nakia. Favorite Style Icon in between horses, down to the inside, Bella Rue. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Lilybet. Even further back to your trailer, that is Lucky Cover. As they make their way around the first turn, opening quarter win in 24 seconds flat. And on the front end, Not in Jeopardy leads it by about a half. Right there on the outside, Godello in second. Up on the outside, Solar Vortex is taken over third with Bellaroo under a nice hold still, racing in fourth. Then comes Style Icon, the favorite. Up on the outside, Queen Nakia, followed by down toward the inside, Lilybet. And the trailer is the other part of the entry there. That is Lucky Cover. They've gone the half in 49 flat. It's been a comfortable pace scenario set by Not in Jeopardy. The long shot leads it by a length. Right there, Godello tracking in second. It's still about 2 lengths further back to Solar Vortex and Bellaroo. Style Icon now begins a 3-wide move. Then comes Lilybet, Queen Nakia, and Lucky Cover. About 8 lengths top to bottom as they race into the turn. It's still long shot, Not in Jeopardy. The pace has been beneficial to that one, leads it by a length and a half. Godello continues the chase, followed by Bellaroo. Style Icon has the work cut out, followed by Queen Vortex on the outside as they head for home. Not in Jeopardy spurts clear the field, trying to steal this one and looking good right now. Not in Jeopardy isn't in any. Style Icon rallies on the outside into second, Bellaroo toward the inside, but a 16th to go. Not in Jeopardy stole this one under Kevin Gomez. Style Icon getting second, followed by Bellaroo and Godello.
How about that? Not in Jeopardy upsets the field here. And Not in Jeopardy bred nicely for the turf by the Factor. Kevin Gomez aboard for Ann Merriman. The owners, George Bolton, Thomas, Obrecht, and Rich. And look at those prices. $55, $12.80 and $6.60. The favorite got up for second, Style Icon, $3, $2.40, and Bellaroo was third to $2, $3.40. But even with the big favorite running second, the Exacta still paid $120.20. The Try paid $4.49. The Double $261.40. The Pick 3 $225 even. And the Super with the one $563.40. So pretty good prices there on the turf. All right, 5 races down on our 9-race card. As we move to race number 6, we see that the 3 was scratched, so that left 6 to go. And I think Mr. Kern is ready to call, so let's go up to him.
And they're off. Coveralls quickly breaks right to the front. Up on the outside, Issue a Warrant. In between horses, Adios Rose. Those 3 across the track. 2 lengths further back to up on the outside, Sunshine in My Pocket. Next in line, that's Revolving Account, and your trailer down the backstretch is Buy for Less. Got a half mile to go, and Coveralls on the front end by 2 lengths. Adios Rose is chasing as they make their way into the turn. They got Issue Warrant on the outside, then a gap of 3 lengths of Sunshine in My Pocket, Revolving Account, and Buy for Less at the back. 3/8 to go, Coveralls to catch. Issue a Warrant is edging a bit closer, followed by Adios Rose. A length further back to Sunshine in My Pocket, and the trailers are still Revolving Account and Buy for Less as they turn for home with Coveralls on the front end. Now opens up 3 lengths on the field. Trying to rally, Issue a Warrant. Up on the outside, Sunshine in My Pocket. Revolving Account, a late run to the inside, Adios Rose. But it's Coveralls in command with a furlong to go. A late rally from Revolving Account down to the inside. Up on the outside, Issue a Warrant. But Coveralls will prevail in here. Going to be tight for a second. On the outside, Issue a Warrant. Revolving Account got third.
And Coveralls covers this field and wins it by about 2 for Antonio Achilles, for Dove Houghton, and the owner Robert Gerzak. Coveralls pays $3.80, $2.60, $2.20 as another favorite comes home first. Second was the 6, Issue a Warrant, $4.22. Not $2.50. $2.60. And third was Revolving Account, $4.20. The Exacta, $18, I believe. Here's the Try, $102.20. The Double, $160.80. The Pick 3, $330.90. And the Super, $172.70, and that winner was another Delaware certified winner. First one of the day. All right. On we go to the lucky 7th. Scratched the 5, but still had 8 of them to go in this one. And here is race 7.
And they're off. Smooching Candy from the outside down toward the inside. It's Matilda Rocks. Classy Bose has the rail. Editor moves up on the far outside to challenge for that lead. Editor now to the front by a half. First timer, Double Cross is racing in second, down toward the inside, Classy Bose in third. 2 lengths to Smooching Candy and Matilda Rocks. Up on the outside, Red Ruckus, followed by the favorite Whimsical Delight, has 1 beaten right now. That's Celtic Queen as they race into the turn. Editor leads it by a half. Double Cross right there in second. Now it's about 3 lengths further back to Classy Bose. Then comes Matilda Rocks moving up on the outside. Looking to move up, Whimsical Delight is there, and Smooching Candy as they make their way around the bend. Editor by a half over Double Cross. It's still over 2 lengths to Classy Bose. Red Ruckus is on the move on the far outside. Down to the inside, Matilda Rocks. They're beginning to bunch up as they head for home. Wide open affair, but first timer Double Cross to the front. Matilda Rocks, Red Ruckus trying to rally. On the far outside, trying to kick it in. It's a late rally from Celtic Queen. Double Cross is hanging in there gamely in her debut. Red Ruckus is coming on the inside to gather that lead, and Red Ruckus begins to draw away. Going to be tight for a second. Double Cross may have held off a late charge from Celtic Queen.
Well, so many times I see the number 1 win the first race of the day, the first horse in the first race, and I always, a lot of times, see the last number in the last race win. But also a lot of times I see the number 7 win the 7th. And that's what happened today. Red Ruckus, number 7 in the 7th race for Jorge Ruiz and Carl Duran, owned by HP Racing Stables. And the Red Ruckus returned 11:20, 463.60. Number 4, Double Cross, 5:20, 420. And number 3, Celtic Queen, 7:40. The exacta paid 61.40. The try, 568 even. The double, 25.60. The pick 3, 286. The pick 5, 2,000, 729.80. And the super with the 2, 1,566.20. So we're up to the 8th and feature of the day. This is the Stanton Stakes. In case you don't know, Delaware Park is located in Stanton. I guess you could call it the town of Stanton. I think some people call it the village. It's not very big, but it's where Delaware Park's located. Stanton Downs, as we sometimes refer to ourselves. But anyway, this is a kind of a prep race for the upcoming Kent Stakes, and it's on the turf. The turf is firm at about 1 1/16. There was 3 scratches in here, the 1, the 6, and the 9. Looks like the favorite was the 4, Up the Ante. And let's watch the Stanton Stakes.
And they're off. In the Stanton Stakes, it's a good start for them all. Up the Ante breaks well. McCarthy guides that one right over to the rail as they come down the chute. Up on the outside, that's Silent Citizen. Quickly to challenge for that lead. Then toward the inside, tucked in nicely, it's Coach Adams racing in 3rd as they pass the finish line the first time. Archigellus gets a good spot in 4th, about 5 lengths off the leaders, followed by, up on the outside, Whirlin' Curlin, and Nakamura settles into 6th as they race around the first turn. Up the Ante leads it by about 2 lengths. Toward the inside, that's Coach Adams. Up on the outside, Silent Citizen. Archigellus with a ground-saving trip around that turn, racing in 4th. Left and half further back to Whirlin' Curlin, and Nakamura is the trailer. Now they're paired off down the backside. Opening quarter went in 23-1, a solid tempo being set. And now from the outside, Coach Adams goes by and gets about a length lead. Up the Ante is now back into 2nd, but still under a nice hold. Up on the outside, it's Silent Citizen. A length and a half to Archigellus, followed by Nakamura, who moves up, and Whirlin' Curlin. The trailer about 5.5 lengths separates the field. After a half in 47-4, they race into the turn. Coach Adams the catch. Leads it by a length. Up the Antes now racing in 2nd on the inside of Silent Citizen. They've been that way the last half a mile. Then Archigellus up on the outside, Nakamura, and Whirlin' Curlin is the trailer. It's still Coach Adams. They've got a catch. Off the rail is Coach Adams. Down to the inside, up the Antes looking to come back for more. Up on the outside, Silent Citizen as they turn for home. On the front end is still Coach Adams. Up the Ante has a big gap on the inside. Archigellus looking for a spot, trying to find a way to go through. Now goes to the inside. Here comes Archigellus. It's on the outside. Silent Citizen sticking ahead in front. Up the Ante, gamely battling back, but Silent Citizen will win it. Up the Ante, second best, followed by Archigellus and Nakamura.
And number 7 wins again, and that is Silent Citizen by hat trick for Alvin Jimenez and E. Loza Jr. for W. Mike Anderson. And Silent Citizen pays $14.80, $5.80, $2.80. Up the Ante, number 4 was second, $3.40, 220. And the 8, Archegelios for Dickinson, 240. The exacta, 4120. The try, 101.40. The double, 111.20. The pick 3, 96.70. The pick 4, 1,106.10. And the super, 90.50.
Claims!
That's right, claims person. Way back in the 7th race, we had a claim. Yeah, we forgot it. It was the 6 Whirling Delight, claimed by Jesus Cruz. Better late than ever, I always say. All right, here's the field for the 9th and final for the Arabians. Big entry, 1 and 1A was the big favorite in here. And here is the nightcap. Take it away, John.
In there, off. Uptown Cruise director breaks well. Burnham Joey on the far outside, going right with that one in the early going. And down toward the inside, it's Big Infection on the move, followed by RB Texas Hold'em between horses. Silver Sand up on the outside. Then comes Burn Notice and Big Ben far back to Hanseline, the trailer, with a half-mile to go. Burnham Joey leads it by a length and a half. Uptown Cruise director second, 2 lengths further back to RB Texas Hold'em and Burn Notice side by side. Then a gap of 3 lengths now to down to the inside. It's Burnham Joey. Up on the outside, Silver Sand as they make their way to the turn. Big Infection has dropped back and far back. Hanseline. Around the bend, Burnham Joey now opens up 5 on the field and looking strong. Burnham Joey drawing away by 6 at the turn. Up on the outside, Burn Notice is there with RB Texas Hold'em and Uptown Cruise director, but it's all Burnham Joey in command. Burnham Joey leading it by 7 or 8 lengths. The battle for the balance. RB Texas Hold'em, followed by Big Ben on the outside, Burn Notice, but it's all Burnham Joey romping to victory, wins it by about 10 lengths. RB Texas Hold'em getting second, followed by Big Ben, and it's tight for 4th with Uptown Cruise director and Burn Notice.
A romping win for the 1A in here. Burnham Joey by Burning Sand. Carol C.C. Cedeno, a double. Ernesto Torres, right up where he left off last year. Betty and Joseph Gillis, the owners. That's 2 days in a row they've won the Arabian race. And the 1 entry paid $360, $210. The 4 RB Texas Hold'em was second, $260, $260. And the 1A, the other half of the entry, ran third. So your 1-4 exacta was $620. The try using the 7 was $12.80. The double was $20.40. The pick 3 was $81.90. And the super with the 6, is it? $19.30. And the handle. Okay, are we done? Did we get it all? Today's handle, another good day, 1,926,299. So we almost did 2 million today. And is that all the time we have? So we'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Good night.